Continuing with operations with fractions, adding and subtracting, looking at examples 4 through 7. For example 4, we have 5/8 minus 1/8. Now remember, with addition and subtraction, the denominators have to be the same. Not true for multiplication and division, but with addition and subtraction, we do have to have the same denominator. And for example 4, luckily, we do. They are both 8s. So when we're adding or subtracting, remember we keep the denominator, it does not change. And then we perform the operation with the numerator. So 5 minus 1 will give me 4 over 8. And then we need to write our answer in simplest form. So 4 and 8, 4 goes into both of those. So that would give me a final answer of 1 over 2, or 1/2. Okay. Looking at number 5, 2/3 plus 1/6. Those are different denominators, so I'm going to have to rewrite them so they have the same denominator. For 3 and 6, our LCD would be 6. 6 is the smallest number that both of those go into. Okay. To get from 3 to 6, we had to multiply by 2. So if I have to do that to the denominator, then I have to do the same thing to the numerator. So 2 times 2 would give me 4 for my new denominator. Okay, for the other fraction, 1/6, you didn't really have to do anything to get to the 6. You could say that you multiplied by 1, and if I did that to the denominator, I do the same thing to the numerator, so 1 times 1 is still 1. And then we're going to add our fractions. Okay, so keep our denominator, which is 6, and 4 plus 1 would give me 5. Can't do any simplifying, so our final answer there will be 5 over 6. Looking at example 6, okay, again we have two different denominators, so I'm going to have like denominators. The smallest denominator both of those will go into will be 27. Again, to get from 27 to 27, I really didn't have to do anything except multiply by 1, which just means the fraction stays the same. To get from 3 to 27, though, we had to multiply by 9. So if I had to do 3 times 9, then I have to do the same thing in the numerator, 2 times 9, which will be 18. Okay, since we're subtracting, denominator stays the same, so that'll stay 27. And then 14 minus 18 will give me a negative 4. Nothing goes into negative 4 or 27. So our final answer will be negative 4 over 27. All right, looking at our last example, number 7, we have 2/12 plus 5/12. Both of our denominators are the same. Okay, so we don't have to do any changing for those. We just get to keep our denominator. I'm going to write my answer with that common denominator and then add my numerator. So 2 plus 5 would give me 7. Nothing goes into 7 and 12. So that's going to be our final answer for that one, 7 over 12. All right, so these should help you in working on your practice for your Math 021 operations with fractions lesson.